When venturing off-grid, you'll find that few tools pack as much utility and versatility as a bushcraft knife. Able to make the difference between thriving in nature versus merely surviving in it, bushcraft blades have grown increasingly popular over the last decade as more people discover the joys of the great outdoors. We've searched high and low, scouring the segment in order to deliver what we found to be the very best bushcraft knives currently available. Let's get started. If you could only bring one fixed blade into the wilderness, this might be the one. The Demko FreeReign is nearly 10 inches of stainless steel full-tang excellence. Coming in at 6.9 ounces and sporting a 5-inch blade, the FreeReign is both lightweight and balanced. This big, beefy blade comes razor sharp right out of the box with a toothy edge that glides through paper with ease. The high grind and nearly 5mm blade stock make it well suited for a wide range of outdoor tasks, from chopping and carving to batoning. Demko also did an excellent job with the grind and heat treatment, as the CPM3V steel performs reliably under hard use. Also, the whole thing is stone washed, and I don't mean just a little bit. This is an aggressive and attractive stone wash that enhances the form and will improve the function. It has a rubberized handle for excellent grip, and the tang is exposed at the butt of the knife for hammering and smashing. Its simple contouring and subtle finger grooves make it feel incredibly secure in the hand, almost like it naturally locks your grip into place. The rubberized handle offers plenty of traction without feeling overly soft, making it comfortable to use even during extended outdoor tasks. The FreeReign comes with an ambidextrous injection-molded plastic sheath. The design allows it to be worn on a belt, but the sheath also has multiple sets of mounting points so that it can be lashed down or to accommodate added accessories. If your knives actually see dirt, rain, and hard use, the FreeReign is definitely worth a look. It's a rugged, dependable fixed blade that offers outstanding performance without breaking the $200 mark. I've used a lot of Scandi knives, but nothing has come close to the LT Wright's ability to carve wood. The GNS is the company's flagship with all the features Wright prefers. With an overall length of 9.5 inches and a blade measuring 4.45 inches, I categorize the GNS as a mid-size knife. It's nimble enough for detailed carving, like the pictured line holder, but you can also baton wrist-size wood with ease. The blade's drop point is an excellent feature for drilling holes and making other tools, which is useful in bushcrafting. I love the 01 tool steel in the GNS. It holds an edge really well and is easy to resharpen. I think they've hit the right combination of grind angle, stock thickness, and exceptional out-of-box sharpness. The rounded micarta grips give you a comfortable and well-textured design for hours and hours of work. For a mid-sized blade for backcountry or everyday duties, the GNS would undoubtedly serve you well. It's available in a variety of thicknesses, steels, grinds, and handle materials, so you can surely find one that fits your needs. The Morakniv Kansbol's incredible versatility completely contradicts the adage, you get what you pay for. At about just $35, the value here is off the charts. The polymer grip has a nice, rubbery, rounded feel. I've never felt my hand strain using it, nor have I had this knife slip once in my hands. The Sandvik 12C27 stainless steel blade has far better edge retention than any 8CR13 MOV knife. This knife came razor sharp out of the box and cuts cord and cardboard like butter. The 90-degree spine is one of the best I've ever seen on this style of knife. It's an excellent scraping tool, but shines best for fire starting. The Kansbol throws a huge spark. Mora did something unique by putting a flat grind over the first few inches. This eventually transitions into a modified Scandi grind near the bottom of the blade, making the knife unbelievably versatile. My only real complaint is that the knife is not a full tang, which takes some heavier bushcraft tasks out of the equation. This is a worthy knife for bushcrafters of all skill levels. However, I especially like this one for youngsters just learning wilderness survival. Victorinox decided they wanted to throw their hat into the bushcraft ring, and we're wicked happy they did. The brand's Venture Pro is not only a great full-tang bushcraft blade, but it's got some onboard accessories that make it a viable multi-tool as well. Additionally, it's got a full bow drill cup in the handle, and its sheath can be used as a fire-making blow tube. Made from 14C28N stainless steel, the blade on the Venture Pro won't rust on you, is tough, and is super sharp. Victorinox chose to not break the edges on the spine, so the included ferro rod can throw an impressive shower of spark with a singular pass. Other accessories like the quarter hex bit holder, bow drit divot, and tweezers open up your options to do a whole heck of a lot more. But we're really not sure why Victorinox added a ballpoint pen into the mix. 2 sheaths come with the Venture Pro. The sheath that holds the knife itself is small, portable, and features the aforementioned blowhole so you can amplify your breath to stoke a fire. This sheath nests into a larger sheath that carries the accessories. Rounding off this carry system is a nylon leash that allows you to carry the Venture Pro on your belt without it interfering with your pack's hip belt. The Venture Pro is also available in a stripped-down version, the Venture. With the Venture, you get the same knife and belt sheath, but you lose the larger sheath that holds the accessories, as well as those accessories that aren't built into the knife. The GiantMouse GMF4. It's designed around the idea of the one-tool option, which means it's meant to handle everything you might need a knife for in the field. This knife is big, about 10.5 inches long from end to end, with a blade that's nearly 6 inches long. That size gives it the power to tackle tough cutting tasks with ease. The blade's made from a strong steel called N690, which stays sharp for a long time and can take a lot of use without wearing out. It's also pretty thick, about 0.192 inches, so it won't bend or break when you're working hard. The blade has a PVD stone-washed finish, which gives it a cool, dark look and extra protection against rust. The handle is red canvas micarta, which has been contoured and textured and provides an eminently secure grip even in challenging conditions, such as wet or cold. Finally, a lanyard hole is strategically placed in front of the handle to provide a safer grip when working in the bushes. In the instance a branch catches on your lanyard, the knife will be pulled forward out of your hand, whilst a classic mounted end lanyard would be pulled through your hand. To top it off, the knife comes with a beautiful leather sheath that's handmade in Italy. It keeps the blade safe and adds a touch of style to this rugged tool. All in all, the GiantMouse GMF4 is a well-crafted, durable knife that can handle just about anything you throw at it. Trust me, it'll take all you can dish out and come back asking for more. The first thing you notice about this CIVIVI StormRidge is just how light it feels. At 8.45 inches in length and only 4 ounces, it's got a great weight-to-length balance that keeps you from getting prematurely fatigued when putting in the hard work. The StormRidge, after all, was designed to be used hard and put away wet. With a knife being made from Nitro V steel, you totally can, too. It excels where you want it to in corrosion and abrasion resistance. It also holds a very good edge, and with 4 inches of blade to play around with, staying sharp is important. We really like the black stone-washed finish of the blade here. It adds to the all-around machismo that the FreeReign gives off. However, we also recommend you clean and dry your knives and tools to keep them in good working order. This knife's one of the more comfortable fixed blades we've used. The corners of the G10 handle are nicely rounded, and the whole shape is wide with subtle curves that feel grippy in all sizes and shapes of hands, although I think it's wider overall in a way that seems to play happily with larger hands. Another big upside is the Kydex sheath. The sheath can be pretty easily converted for left or right-hand carry in vertical and horizontal positions. This is one of the nicer sheaths to come stock with a knife. The folks at LT Wright Knives have been building quality custom and semi-custom knives for well over 10 years now. They have a strong following, and it's easy to see why after you've had a chance to use one of their knives. Special attention is paid to the handle and grip, and the Genesis Scandi is a great example. This knife is not only comfortable to use, but also safe and secure with the built-in finger guard and forward taper scales, allowing the user to hold the knife with many grips. The design of the Genesis is reminiscent of the Kephart-style bush knife, which was popularized by Horace Kephart in his book Camping and Woodcraft. The drop point is a classic design, and LT takes the time to do the small things well. The sharpened spine is ready for firework, and the high-quality leather sheath comes with a fire steel loop and dangler loop. The result is a fine knife that would be an excellent choice for general survival skills. To make a versatile long-bladed bushcraft knife for a wide range of outdoor-oriented tasks, BeaverCraft found inspiration in the knives used by indigenous Scandinavians known as the Sami people. The characteristics of the BSH3 pulls from those knives include its long, broad blade and a handle that's super grippy even when it's wet. The BSH3's blade is shorter than Sami knives at 4.72 inches, and its handle is a beautiful European walnut instead of birch. but it functions all the same and only weighs 5.3 ounces. BeaverCraft built the BSH3 with a flat grind drop point blade made of 1066 carbon steel with a hardness of 58 to 60 HRC. One of this steel's characteristics is its high toughness, which describes a blade's ability to withstand sudden impacts that might cause it to crack or chip. That makes the BSH3 perfect for chopping and hacking. The steel also has high edge retention, so it'll stay sharp longer too. Bonus, it comes with a leather sheath. Sometimes you buy an outdoor survival knife because it outperforms everything else. Sometimes you buy because it's just so cool. That's the case with the Tops Brothers of Bushcraft, a knife that's heavier and thicker than an SE4 and about twice as expensive. Man, do we love it. Apart from the fact that it looks incredible, what makes this knife so much fun to use is how well it can be used for chopping and batoning. The Scandi grind bites through the wood as if it was nothing, while the thickness of the blade and the heavy weight easily split small logs and branches. This is the definition of a beater knife, a tool that's made to take all the abuse you can throw at it and simply shrug it off. The heavy weight for its size can make it a little uncomfortable to carry on your belt for long periods of time, which is why the BOB comes with a modular Kydex sheath that can also be carried horizontally, scout style, to better balance the weight. Its size will also affect how long you'll be able to use it for bushcraft before it starts to tire you out. It's also really expensive, costing $285. In that price range, there are definitely other alternatives you could find that perform just as well, have better steel than the BOB's 1095, and weigh less. Still, we struggle to think of a knife that's so much fun to use around camp. Even when considering its drawbacks, the Tops BOB is an extremely efficient survival knife that's just too awesome to skip. And that wraps up our look at the best bushcraft knives for 2025. We hope you enjoyed this deep dive into tools that can transform your outdoor adventures. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up, drop a comment with your thoughts, and subscribe for more wilderness insights. See you on the next one.